incredible smooth out there, and hopefully that means we're going to get a really good race. If you remember when we last raced here, it was Brad Binder who...
Hello people, it's time for the first race of Brno since 2020. And come on Marquez, after it's time to race in Motogp. Pecco Bagnaia on pole position. Here we go. Green flag at the back, 21 laps ahead of us. Here we go, Bagnaia on pole, Marquez second. Eyes on my lights, let's go! In Motogp, and Bagnaia again gets the launch. But it's more of an even start this time between the two Ducatis. But Bagnaia gets the lead, Quattro remains third. Jeremy gets a good start this time, but he's dropped the place to Acosta. Yeah, Acosta making good progress. Yeah, Mark's already gaining on Pecco. He's already thinking about an overtake, it looks like. Yeah, he does the same move. And Bezzecchi goes round the outside Quattraro. Marquez cuts back. Yeah, Bezzecchi cut back beautifully, and Marquez trying to pass Bagnaia. But Bagnaia stays ahead. Bezzecchi's going to pounce on Marquez, it looks like. Bezzecchi does. Bezzecchi the second, Bagnaia in the lead. Marquez tried to turn underneath in the right-hander. But Bezzecchi's through.
With those tyres, so he's slightly vulnerable, and they are going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, he was. So can Bezzecchi make it work today? Remember, Bezzecchi won the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Can he win it here in Brno? He's for his second win of the season. I think the Aprilia is personally better than what it's been last season. Like, last season, the Aprilia was good, but it was inconsistent. But this year, it looks consistent for Bez. In the last few races, definitely. Ever since Silverstone, the Aprilias are consistent for Bez. And obviously, Martin gets a bed too, and Martin can have a little good ones as well. Oh, Martin and Zarco. Martin ran right around the outside of Zarco. I think Zarco's trying on the inside, Martin just cut him off. Bagnaia leads. Bagnaia's really wide here. They would get the turn for the next turn, but whoa, it's tight. Yeah, Marquez getting involved. Bagnaia went wide. It's not giving Bezzecchi the chance to try and take the lead at a race. He's going for it. Marco Bezzecchi on the Aprilia. Into the lead he goes. Marquez going to try and ride underneath, but he can't do it. Marco Bezzecchi is in the lead of the Czech GP. There's a few different lines. Bezzecchi's through. But can Bagnaia take advantage? Or can Marquez go for on his teammate? Marquez is going for on his teammate here. But can Bagnaia do the same move he did on a previous lap? No, he can't. No, I don't want to rewrite the whole thing.
Yeah, Pedro Acosta's going, I fancy a little bit of this. In fourth place, looking confident. Here we go. I thought Bagnaia, we're about to see the Bagnaia we saw in Mugello. Similar kind of racetrack that we've got here in Brno, but he wasn't able to get that past on Marquez.
He wasn't able to. Oh, him to stay, and Pecco was having a look at Marquez, but can't make a move.
So he drifted out wide and just pinched off that chance.
Yeah.
So Bezzecchi leads.
Bezzecchi leads. Dram Mir in 6th. He's had a good race so far today after the bad start in the sprint. Alex Marquez still there in 7th with Ralph Fernandez in 8th. Martin 11th for his first race back. I think he's trying to just conserve his energy for the summer break. And then when Martin comes back in the summer, he might be full fit.
Alex Marquez as well, very impressive working his way through the field. Yeah, he was slipping up on a tear-off yesterday on the grid.
Yeah, Alex Marquez slipped up on a tear-off. I mean, we didn't know that until like an hour ago. Acosta looking at Bagnaia, but Bagnaia's got a moment. Oh, Alex Marquez! Oh! He's gone down. He tried to take and Dram Mir on the inside, but it ends up being a disaster for Alex Marquez. He's out of the race. Yeah, Dram Mir yet again. Has he dropped down? Oh, he's gone as well. Yeah, he's gone as well. Dram Mir out. That was on Alex Marquez, that was. I mean, you just can't do that. I mean, yeah, he's trying to be aggressive, trying to make overtakes, but yeah, you obviously can't really make moves like that at Brno. Sorry, I can't understand that language. Bob, if anyone in this chat is English only, But sorry to anyone, yeah. Oh, Costa, look at Bagnaia. Rest direction, it's to be revealed after the race. Costa from Bagnaia, Pedro Costa into the podium. Bastianini's had a good start as well, he's up to 7th. But Alex Marquez, out of the race. And Joan Mir out too. Joan Mir was actually having a good race as well. Like, yeah, Joan Mir was actually having a good race. Mir's on it now. He's having a go at Alex for it. I mean, to be fair, if you're frustrated with a rider for doing that, then I don't blame Joan Mir for doing that. I mean, yeah, you can't see Alex Marquez. I think Alex should have probably waited for the next chicane. The next left and right hand. I think Alex should have waited. Yeah, he's trying to be desperate. But now confirms Marquez to be over 100 points clear if he finishes the race in the top 10.
So as it stands in the championship, that means Marquez is...
It's Bastianini.
Coming forward again now. He's
had a good race. Yesterday he did him a sprint. Can he replicate it in the Sunday?
That's 115 points as things stand.
Yeah. If he won, if it's still about the end of the season by 115 points, Marquez will win the championship at the Australian Grand Prix.
Be a huge lead in the championship.
Yeah, it would be. Bastianini have a look at Quartararo.
Not that far back. He's in 8th place. He's moving forward. He's similar-ish times to the guys, to the leaders. Just being passed by Jack Miller, unfortunately.
Yeah, Martin making progress too. Jack Miller passed him though. They're not former teammates. No, they're not. I just thought I'd just double check that they're not former teammates. But it's like he set the fastest up at the race.
It's so good to see Bastianini back.
Yeah, it's so good to see Bastianini. After his appendicitis last week, it's so good to see him up here fighting the top guys again.
He's definitely found a setting that he feels comfortable.
Yeah, he's definitely found a setting that he feels comfortable with. He's got to look at Quartararo here.
He's moving around a lot and he's got some pace. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. He's got pace, Bastianini. He's going from Quartararo, and now Bastianini up to 5th.
The one thing that's working in both KTM and Yamaha's favour this weekend is the grit.
Yeah, that's what's helping KTM and Yamaha. As Ralph Fernandez now goes from Quartararo. Ralph Fernandez having a great weekend. So good to see Ralph Fernandez actually racing well. But Quartararo down to 7th. Martin has overtaken Jack Miller for 8th.
Pleased. I mean, I was starting to think that Ralph Fernandez would never find any speed and never sort of, let's say, work out the puzzle of a complicated MotoGP bike.
Yeah.
But Fernandez in the last 3 or 4 rounds has found some pace, found some consistency. I know he's been working hard with his crew chief.
Yeah, fair play Ralph Fernandez. He's working hard over the last few races to get a good setting on Aprilia, and now he's actually got one. He's fast. And Bezzecchi's still up there in the lead. Obviously, says race leader with top right.
Not understanding the limits of it. And it's really easy for a rider to
Is that going a bit wide in that corner? I think he did, but I don't know. Obviously, in the left-handers, Marquez has got an advantage, but in the right-handers, I think Bez has a bit of an advantage over Mark. And Costa's there too. They actually dropped Bagnaia a bit. So can Bastianini re-overtake his former teammate like he did at a sprint yesterday? Here's Jorge Martin in 8th.
Things are looking up for not just Bezzecchi, but Aprilia.
Yeah, things looking up for Aprilia and Bezzecchi. Bezzecchi again went the fastest up at the race. He is on it, he wants to win this race. Yeah, Brad Binder, another horrid weekend and sprint for him. A qualifying sprint, but race may go a bit better as race pace has been one bit of strength in MotoGP. But back at the front with Bez, Marquez and Acosta. It's been wide for Bezzecchi.
Yeah, and it just shows that on the absolute limit all the time.
Yeah.
All that is there is Bezzecchi breaking just a couple of metres too late.
Yeah, that's what it could be. If Bastianini has his late race pace, as he usually did on the Ducati, and he's up there with the leaders, Bastianini could actually win this race. I'm not joking, Bastianini could actually win this. Imagine it, here in Bruno, and then Bastianini winning the Czech Grand Prix. I think he still remains the Aprilia rider in 2026. I mean, it's stupid to be honest. He wanted to leave when the bike wasn't competitive. Now the bike's competitive, he wants to stay. That's not world champion mentality, Jorge.
A sneaky little signing if they could have got.
I mean, if you have faith in the team, then have faith. I don't know what he was thinking though. Like, all he needed was faith in the team, and that's what he didn't have at the time. But if he now grows faith in the team, then that'll be good for him. I'm gonna keep an eye on Dad because that's starting to the one match play games. Marquez got a bit deep.
To the face of the hill, it gives you a lot of support, so you can be a lot more aggressive. Not quite the same up here because it's steep all the way, right up until the critical point up over here, and it flattens off, and then it sort of pushes you into this last sector. You want to use half of the road because you're trying to...
Up 6 approaching. So I'm getting that ready on the top right of the screen. The Watchalong screen.
And fire it down to the fast third
yeah.
gear.
So on this straight here, although it's not long, you do have an advantage. If this was Mugello, then Marquez would already be ahead of him. Of theirs. But Marquez is quite strong around Bruno, so let's see what he can do. Bezzecchi's never raced on a MotoGP bike. I think he raced on a Moto2 bike, but not on a MotoGP bike. Oh, he's got... He had a chance to overtake Bez, but Bezzecchi light on the brakes again. That is aggressive from Bez, and showing why. He is one of the best riders on the grid this season, on that Aprilia. He's been cooking in the last few races, and it's showing. I even said it on my MotoGP TikTok that Bezzecchi's cooking. Yeah, who let Bezzecchi cook in 2025? It's rain up there, I thought it was.
His style. He was the king of getting off the side of the tyre, get onto the fatter part of the tyre, the bigger...
Yeah, that's what Bezzecchi's really good at. Now he's on the Aprilia, he's actually using that strength to his advantage. Don't discount Acosta, man, because Acosta can still win this. Bastianini's over a second off. I thought it was a crash for a minute, but... Oh, there is. Oliveira's down, I think. Is it Oliveira? It's probably just went wide.
13 years on, we're here.
Bastianini's throwing Bagnaia. Must have taken him a couple of corners ago. Bastianini ahead of Pecco Bagnaia. Now he can chase after his KTM mate Acosta and the two leaders Marquez and Bez.
Just thinking of me, like, poor as around me, I point him out, he's in 6th place.
Yeah,
you feel like
having a good race as well.
The problem for me is he's always proper mid-pack, where there's some really
yeah, if he now gets a suitable setup for a Honda in the second half, yeah, he can actually have a good race. What happened here with Pecco and Bez? Oh, it's a good move from Bastianini. That's what he's been doing a lot this weekend, that move. Great move by Bastianini. Bagnaia down the 5th. Lap 7. We have to change it. That's happened a couple of times with Watchalong. I keep forgetting to do it. Let's not forget this time. I might as well leave it over at the chat so I can watch the chat on my laptop. Yeah.
3 kilos and he looked like it, didn't it? Yeah, you can see it looks gaunt, he really does. And
yeah, lost 3 kilos last week because of appendicitis. Now Bastianini is back flying. Lefitica kicking like I won the race. So, oh! Crash! That's Bastianini! Oh man. I feel bad for him, I do. He's having such a good race, I think that happened.
We are not at 3/4 race distance there.
Bad probably a red flag, the airbag's gone.
The new CEO of KTM. Let's have a look.
So it's braking into a corner.
We've seen a few weird ones like that.
Yeah, seen a few weird ones. Has the airbag gone?
Let's hope it's not punctured that bike. I think it might be okay.
Might be okay actually.
Hiding hands from Gottfried Neumeister.
Hiding hands for Bastianini maybe as well, but he was having such a good race again.
He's in touch. Fastest man on the track, 0.2 of a second faster.
Yeah, he was the fastest guy on circuit as well. Or twitch from Bez. That was a big twitch from Bez, but keeps Philippe now and Marquez is definitely closer. Now there's only 18 riders left at the race, with Bastianini crashing out.
Another rider who just lost a bit of confidence early on.
Yeah.
I think the reality was the latest.
Oh, this is Marquez's chance. He's going for it. It looks like
KTM just wasn't quite up to scratch.
No.
And then in those opening rounds, always wide there with Pedro. In those opening
Pedro
rounds,
Acosta went wide.
Wasn't up to scratch. All rounds went in different directions. They were testing lots of different things during
and fighting Bruno.
And basically tied themselves up in knots. Is it just a one-off? I know we can't say here and now. We'll find out in Austria. Obviously, it's a home race for KTM next time.
Yeah, it's Dramere arriving back.
It's grip, like you mentioned, and this
and
is
Alex Marquez going back as well.
That might be masking.
So Alex will have to refresh from the summer break and go again, but he probably shouldn't have done that.
Marquez
he just went for and lost the front. Oh, we got to change the lead. Marquez is through. Oh, Bezzecchi trying to ride around the outside. He's scrapping out his Bez. Marquez through.
On the brakes up into turn 3, he went wide, but he knew when Marco Bezzecchi was positioning his bike. I think Marquez was going a bit wide then in turn 5.
Started wrong again.
I mean, that is the move, isn't it? Whenever you pass here,
there you go.
someone will undercut you, which that's what Bez was doing, but Mark knew he was there.
Sometimes I do that, I just spell Marquez's name wrong.
Every racer would have done that.
I think it's took it on my laptop, on my keyboard.
Marquez is back in front.
So Marquez back in front.
From this position. Yesterday, of course, he
Match
dropped
hasn't started yet.
Pedro Acosta.
Gives me more time to watch this. Oh, so I'm not going to switch to the darts, obviously. I'll switch to the darts after this race is done.
Tyre pressure situation in this race, 1.68 bar on the rear, that's not a problem. The front is where it was.
Front could be an issue for Marquez.
And it's for 60% of this race that you've got to have that.
So Crotto now 6th thanks to Bastianini crashing. Martin's up to 7th. So Aprilia's, they've got all Aprilia's points in the top 10 to Alagura, who's down 16th, and Di Antonio 50th. Di Antonio's having a rubbish weekend. Man, the R46 machine. Oh, Bezzecchi having a look.
It's incredible. Fraction wide, I think that might have been part of the reason he was closing in so quickly.
By reason back, maybe closing in too much. Lap 9 starting as a Bezzecchi, Marquez and Acosta on a pit straight now.
You've got a little bit of slipstream messing you as you come up the hill there, and then over the top of that crest. What happens? You get to the braking zone for the first time, and you've less downforce really holding you back, and it just takes a couple of laps just to calculate.
Yeah, it does, definitely.
Small margins, honestly.
So that's Marquez was 4 tenths faster than Bezzecchi. I think Marquez has dropped the gun, he's going for it.
Pedro Acosta, 54.7, and actually there's quicker riders behind.
Yeah, there is. Bagnaia. Yeah, but Bagnaia, Fernandez and Quartararo all quicker than the top 3.
This is by far his best performance in a dry Motogp race in 3 years.
Yeah, Ralph Fernandez actually having a really good race. If there's 2 crashes at the front and he gets past Bagnaia, he can finish on the podium. I mean, if there's 2 crashes at the front between the top 3, then he has a massive chance of getting on the podium. Last year's Belgian curse, Alex crashed and Marquez crashed in a couple of races in, I think it happened in USA and then Jerez, but I don't know where else. And so far this year, it's not really happened. Well, that happened in Silverstone, but a red flag happened, so then that was erased.
Yeah, it's a big lap this one for Mark. First full clear lap.
Yeah, Bastianini back in the KTM garage, the Ted Free garage. I feel sorry for that lad, I do. Great podium yesterday in the sprint, and he could have had a lot more today if it wasn't for that crash. But he's given it his all this weekend, despite coming back from the site after missing out the German Grand Prix. Fair play to Bastianini. What a comeback weekend he's had from that.
I hope that he's back for Austria, because you know only too well, Neil.
Yeah.
Shoulder surgery, the sort of thing he's had. He had a dislocated shoulder.
Yeah, Vignales, he's back for Austria.
On the outside, chromium wall.
Obviously, he missed this weekend and couldn't race last weekend when he damaged dislocated shoulder at the Saxon qualifying session in the rain.
8 weeks. And then
was that Di Antonio just crashing out, or was he getting overtaken by Ayagura?
Soft ligament damage, tears. Can be an absolute nightmare, so fingers crossed for Mark.
So Quartararo is a little bit behind Bagnaia and Ralph Fernandez, and there's Jorge Martin right behind Quartararo, well, like a second behind. The rest of their battles are the 2023 Indian Grand Prix. Who remembers that battle where Martin went wide, Quartararo went through, and Martin just rode around the outside of him like it was nothing.
Wrist injuries, it's wrist injuries and shoulder injuries.
Yeah.
The worst.
Yeah, the wrist injuries and shoulder injuries in MotoGP can be the worst. Marquez has upped his pace.
Bezzecchi did a 54.4.
I think Bezzecchi's dropped back a bit now, maybe. But his tires getting a bit old.
3 tenths quicker than anybody on the circuit.
Yeah.
Is that the story of the race now?
Yeah, Marquez has dropped the gun, he's going for it.
We're on lap 10 of 21. And Marquez stretching out his lead, looking to become the first.
Yeah, Marquez stretching out his lead.
In Grand Prix history to take 5 wins.
Yeah, he'll be the first Ducati rider in MotoGP to take 5 successive race wins. After Bagnaia did 4 in a row twice. I think Stoner did a hat-trick. Yeah, Stoner did 3 in a row, I think, in 2008. Did he do 3 in a row in 2007? I don't think he did, but 2008, yeah, he did 3 in a row.
Incredible seasons when he's been on a decent.
And obviously that was when Stoner started going right at Phillip Island, won every race from 07 up to 12.
Assen and Saxon Ring last year. He had 5 in 6, and never 5 in a row.
Up 11.
Pedro Acosta, really encouraging to see this. The rear 6 down on his.
Yeah, really encouraging to see this from Acosta.
In the top 3 spots. tell you what, not a Ducati clean sweep. No, I tell you what's quite interesting as well. Pedro Acosta turned up at Saxon Ring a few weeks back and with a different attitude.
Yeah, he did.
He was less grumpy, he was more positive. He did
Started 12th, becoming 7th for Martin. He's actually having a good race, he is. Nice comeback race from injury.
It's down to KTM to basically give me the material and I'll get the results. But from that moment,
I mean, if he crashes out, then he's better. If you go, hope he doesn't get injured. But if he crashes out nonetheless, or if he doesn't crash out, it'll be a positive weekend no matter what with good pace. I think Martin so far this weekend just hoping to get some data in. But to get a 7th place as well, that'll be a good result from him. Oh, his comeback race after not racing a Motogp bike since Qatar 3 months ago. Actually kind of rushed his comeback, should have probably waited for her F.
Yeah, it was a strange one Friday because obviously it was all about trying to get a lap time in to go directly through to qualifying 2.
Yeah.
It was a wet track, but as it started to dry,
yeah, he got through the Q2.
It was one of those weird ones where it went a little bit greasy.
Yeah, Jack Miller fighting for his place in Motogp, and he's going well at the minute. Obviously with top pride Razgak Iloku going to Pramac Yamaha, it's either going to be Jack Miller or Miguel Oliveira getting the boot. Binder's up to 9th, he's actually having a good race. It's Brad Binder. And there's Zarco in 10th with Aldeguer, Marini and Polo Spargo behind. Obviously Polo Spargo filling for Maverick Vinales.
There's Martin, Miller, and through behind him Brad Binder.
Yeah.
Zarco then in 10th.
Marquez has pulled the pin already. I said that like a lap ago. He's now over a second clear.
Spargo is here as replacement for Maverick. He's in
12th. With
Ayagura rounding out the points in 15th place.
Yeah, and Di Giannantonio 16th.
Miguel Oliveira and Augusto Fernandez.
Yeah. So I think with passes up and Marquez 154.0. So if Jan Miller's current good performance is happening, I think Oliveira's going to get a boot from Pramac Yamaha. I really do. 54 flat it was from Marquez. And Costa's having a look at Bezzecchi.
In fact, it's quicker by half a second than the pole record.
He's going for it? No. Bezzecchi too aggressive on the brakes. Aggressive from Bez. In terms of braking to defend from Pedro Acosta.
The best race lap up to now has been Danny Pedrosa from 2014.
Yeah, Danny Pedrosa. 2014, that's when he had
changing ride-out devices, aero, everything like that. And suddenly they are 2 seconds a lap quicker in the race.
Yeah, they are now.
Pedro's getting a little bit impatient now. I feel like he's going to do one of these.
Acosta's going to get a bit impatient now. He's got to make a move. Bezzecchi goes a bit wide. Acosta decides to not go into the back of the Aprilia.
Tyre pressure going up a little bit. Where he doesn't have no much it's close, doesn't it? Essentially what happens is if you ride a little bit too close for a long period of time, it's 38 degrees ambient temperature.
Yeah, 38 degrees.
Tyre temperature goes up, which increases the pressure.
Yeah, that's what we don't want, the tyre pressure going up, but along with the tyre temperature. I think the tyre pressure was personally just stupid, I do. I mean, they are just stupid. They went to do this obviously 2 years ago, I think. Obviously, along me, most of Motogp fans think it's just stupid that rule is.
KTM versus Aprilia. Where 2 bikes strong. Yeah, the KTM always looks like it's got more weight transfer if you watch it.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit
looks like the KTM has up 13 approaching.
Faster motorcycle, but then if you speak to the Aprilia riders, they complain a lot about instability. But they definitely.
Yeah, that's what the Aprilia riders complain about a lot, but it looks like that isn't happening to Bez recently.
It's back to looking. Do you remember how when Vinales and Espargaro rode it, it looked so in the middle of the corners, just didn't move. Yeah, absolutely. It looked like the opposite of a KTM. It looked like there was.
It looked like he did when Espargaro and Vinales rode it at race, by the way.
But then what? You sacrifice a little bit with that. Is the riders complain that it's.
I think Bez and Martin are getting around that problem, especially Bez.
Super stable, less transfer, makes the bike.
It's super stable for those guys on the Aprilia, especially Bezzecchi.
It ends up where it can end up wearing you out. Gap at the front up to 1.5.
Yeah, gap at the front of 1.6. So Marquez has pulled the pin. The last like 5 laps, he's pulled the pin on Bez, and he said, "Bez, let's see if you can match these lap times, mate." And he's absolutely gone for it.
So good to see the crowds returning to the Czech Republic. Long may it continue.
It's so good to see Bruno back on the calendar.
Jansen has hosted more Grand Prix in our championships history, and that's why there's a rider's favourite circuit like that's in itself, like Mugello, like Phillip Island. This is right up there.
Yeah, it is.
Pecco's on his way forward. It makes you wonder.
Yeah, Pecco's on his way forward.
Back a fraction because he's had a look, and all of a sudden you have a few moments where you feel the front tyre pressure.
Yeah, Bagnaio's on it as well.
Grip levels going.
Don't think it wouldn't be possible for Pecco, but podium definitely.
Just a bit, but then also you've got the stress of reading your pit board, seeing that the gap behind is coming down. Yeah, it's come down at the front as well on this lap. I wonder if Marquez has just eased ever so slightly.
Yeah, I think Marquez has eased it a bit.
3 seconds now, the gap on this lap. So it'll be interesting to read the times at the end of
Yeah, it'll be interesting to read the times, definitely. But I think Marquez has eased off a bit.
Tyre pressure starting to go up. This front tyre starting to balloon
Maybe, yeah.
effectively. Exactly. Making it much harder to ride.
That was his move on Bez. Basically did what he did to Pecco earlier on that one race and just went on the inside of him. But Pecco then came back at Marquez, but Bezzecchi couldn't this time. Tried going around the outside, but can't go around the outside there. Unless you've got superhuman grip and you just know you're going to go down there and you can just go for it.
So many places to overtake. So pleasing to see Marco Bezzecchi starting to gel, isn't it? With Aprilia.
Pleasing to see Bez gel on that Aprilia.
Definitely as the second rider in there behind Jorge Martin. He had a disastrous year last year.
On the VR46 Ducati.
Could get the GP23 to work. He just could not get
Yeah, that's true.
Whatsoever. Well, no one else really could. No one else could. And he lost quite a bit of confidence in Bezzecchi, and then the start of this year with Aprilia.
Yeah, that's why having the Bez, and obviously the start of the year on the Aprilia wasn't as good for him, but now it's starting to work for Bez.
Actually, originally thought.
He's gone 2 times faster than Acosta, so it looks like Bez is now a bit of pace if you want to change that. And it's already halfway through that 14.
Speak to anyone at Aprilia, they say a lot of it is down to Marco. His feedback. And a lot of that is the fact that he's jumped off the best bike on the grid off of the so he knew he could explain clearly what the weaknesses of the Aprilia are, and then down to the engineers.
Down to the engineers.
The parts to provide the bike to
Bezzecchi's been a good part of Aprilia this year. He has obviously carrying the team at the minute with Martin out injured.
Marquez just eked out the gap again. He had a lap off there really effectively.
Yeah, Marquez had a lap off.
Quicker than him on that previous lap, but looks like Marquez has responded.
Looks like Marquez responded.
Nearly 1.6, 1.5 down into the final sector.
That 15 fast approach because Marquez is through, but he's on the last corner at a minute in time.
And they cross the line now, 7 to go in the Czech Grand Prix, and Marquez hoping to make it a double.
Yeah. 153.7, that's a great lap for Marquez.
So what happens, the lap before he sees his pit board, it's the first time the gap's come down. He lost 0.2, it went from 1.5 seconds to 1.3, and he thought, okay, I'm not having that.
That's been having a look at Jack Miller. But Miller hangs on, former teammates of course, and two aggressive late breakers.
3.7 at this point in the race. Well, how many times have we seen that this year as Brad Binder?
Yeah, Martin was comfortable for 7th of this minute in time.
Former teammate Jack Miller down into turn 3, late break manoeuvre.
Oh, it could have been a crash, but it isn't.
That would have close.
And Binder goes wide.
Nice for Brad Binder because you can't squeeze the brake any harder. He was closing in there.
Yeah, he's closing in. He was Binder.
It's a horrible feeling because you're like, oh, this is going to be close. It was really close, and that's why there is a reason you don't have wing mirrors on racing bikes. Because if you're Jack Miller, you would not want to have looked and seen Brad Binder coming in at 90 degrees. So with Marquez responding, the gap's just growing now. He's done it a lot this year, hasn't he?
Yeah, Marquez has done that a lot this year.
In the second half of the
race. Paul Espargaro having a look at Luca Marini in for 11th place.
Just when you think you might have half a chance, you soon realise you've not. It's a good weekend for Paul Espargaro, isn't it? He's got Joan Johansson, who's now holding up by Agura by the looks of things. But having come in as a stand-in rider...
Yeah, he's having a good weekend, this Paul.
He sits here talking for Spanish TV. Do you know what I'm really pleased for? Luca Marini.
Yeah, Marini.
Really pleased for him. I mean, 2 weekends on the bounce, isn't it now? Exactly. He's come back after all that injury.
Yeah, he has. I mean, impressed by Marini I am with his comeback. Up 16, yeah, because Marquez is in my last corner.
Build some confidence on that factory Honda. He's caught past Zarco.
Yeah.
Brad Binder's now pleased for him. Having to recover the ground that he's lost to Miller.
Yeah, Binder's having to recover the ground lost on Jack Miller. Marquez running up fastest lap, he's on it, he is.
Marquez now nearly 2.5 seconds quicker than the old race lap record.
Yeah, he is.
I think that annoyed Mark when the gap came down. It's like, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be... And Julian Ryder messaged me yesterday, explained, no, sorry, it was David Emmett saying, do an S. He was We start to get into the do-and-esque sort of scenario with Marquez. The absolute dominance of
the dominance.
topping every session, not giving his opponents any chance.
He's not giving his opponents any chances, Mark.
Maybe a shout for Pecco Bagnaia to get a trophy here with.
Possible goes for Marini. Up to 11th goes Pole.
He just turned up the pace in the last couple of laps, all around that low 154
Go on, Pole.
mark, and then dipped into the 53s on the last 2 laps. Meanwhile, Pecco Bagnaia getting quicker and quicker.
Yeah, Bagnaia's getting quicker and quicker.
Matching Bezzecchi in second. We talked about it a little bit on Friday in practice, so if you heard us talk about it, I'll apologise, but what's different about watching how Mark's achieving these results this year is we've seen Mark have the dominance on the Honda.
Yeah, we have.
But it always looked like he was on the edge. It always looked like he might crash. The bike was tying itself up in knots.
Yeah, that's what it was on my Honda.
He has learned to ride that Ducati. It looks effortless. Wheels are in line.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
not hopping around or skipping. It looks stable. Anyone who was listening on Friday knows that's not exactly what you said on Friday. You said I could do that. No, you
Seriously, Neil Hodgson? Never even tried Motogp, he's just been a Super 8 racer. But yeah, looks like Marquez is effortless on the Ducati compared to what it was on my Honda.
That easy, almost effortless, because the wheels are in line. You don't see the bike pumping on exit. It's not wheeling, of course.
Yeah.
When you watch Marquez on a Honda, it made me feel sick, because I used to think, how on earth could you do that week in, week out? You're so wild on the
He's not wrong there. Marquez nearly, Marquez looked like he was getting been the whole time by Honda, but in those years, 2018, 2019, never usually did, and he was dominating. Obviously then came the injury, and then
the injuries that he had. Rossi, how many times did he have to reinvent himself with the new breed coming through all the time? And that's what Marquez had to do post-injury.
That's what Marquez had to do, and he's doing it well.
Longevity in a career that spans over a decade in the Premier class and at World Championships.
He's been through hell and back, Marquez has. If he gets his championship, he'll surely deserve it. I mean, his comeback is inspirational to millions out there. Obviously, all motorsport fans, along with Jack Doohan, Mick Doohan's comeback, and Niki Lauda's as well.
In general, let alone how you have to ride one of these bikes. So, yeah, it moves, and you are right. All the greats have had to evolve their style and change, and that is not easy. On board with Bagnaia, is there a chance that
on board with Pecco.
to 0.7? It was about 1.7 at one point in this
race. It's down to 7/10 now.
Has been methodical here. He's not panicked. He's got on with his job, and he can see Acosta now.
Yeah, he can.
It's within touching distance, and every single corner he'll be able to chip away 100.
That's 2.4 seconds between Marquez and Bezzecchi.
Is there a chance for Bagnaia? Yes, there is. 4 laps remaining. Absolutely, there is. There is enough time.
There is. Lap 18 approaching. 4 laps to go in the Czech GP.
Looks like he could be. I think he's going to be quicker by about 10. Here we go to the line. Yeah,
Mark's got 4 seconds on his teammate and 2.3 on Bez.
Yeah, now if you Pedro Acosta, you're well aware of what's happening.
Yeah.
And these are the conversations
That's what Acosta needs to be aware of. Pecco Bagnaia behind him.
Panic, be perfect. You've now got to do, let's hit 3 perfect laps. If you've this gap on the last lap, there's no way anyone's going to catch you. So you've got to be precise. Don't get sucked into trying harder, braking a bit later, get on the gas a bit earlier.
Yeah, that's what Acosta needs to do. He's got
just small mistakes and you lose tenths.
Yeah, he gets tenths from small mistakes in MotoGP.
Both your rider of the race with that QR code on the bottom right.
It's going Mark for me, hasn't it?
Obviously it's easy to go and pick for Marquez. It looks like he might do a double, but Marco Bezzecchi's been brilliant. Acosta,
Bezzecchi.
will be his first Grand Prix podium of the year. His first Grand Prix podium for KTM.
Yeah.
His podiums last year was the gas rider.
He was.
Clean orange in the Premier class. Maybe you look at them. Raul Fernandez in 5th.
Yeah, Raul Fernandez could be a candidate.
Possibly be the way you go.
Martinez clear for that 7th place now. With Jack Miller holding Aldeguer and Binder back.
Up to 9th. Every chance he'll take Jack Miller for that 8th place in front of him. Here we go.
Binder's going through now. It's aggressive from Binder, but he goes really wide.
Quite expecting it.
Oh, Miller's caught back brilliantly, but Binder now has the inside line.
Breaking a bit wrong, but now he's got perfect track position on the inside.
Yeah. I'm 19, free to go. Yeah, no waiting for Aldeguer. He's going through already. Nothing's happened now. I guess it's a glitch with the timers. Yeah, timers are gone off.
Just came up on the left-hand side and it's on our tower, and Marquez was full, but I think that must have been a graphics error.
Yeah, graphics error, yeah.
That's why they got rid of the tower. Hopefully you're going to say tyre pressures, because I was going to put the microphone down and leave them.
Yeah, it was a graphics error. Marquez is still there.
Silent commentary for the last 3 laps of the race. I bet some people will prefer it. Well, I know my family have written in a few times. I was going to say, my wife's not that keen on my voice.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Yeah, no time
That's
pressure stories today, thankfully. Well, we haven't got to the end of the race yet, but it doesn't look like being the case. Right, 2.5 laps to go. The gap for Pedro Acosta and Bagnaia is half a second.
Sorry about that.
He's
Back
going
now.
to have a go, isn't he? Well, he's just at a 53.9, Neil. Wow.
Yeah, Costa, he's trying to push.
Really is motoring now. He's got to.
But Bagnaia is motoring. I think it's 53.4 for Bagnaia on Manassa.
It's one of the hardest riders to pass in this class.
Yeah, Acosta is.
You think Bagnaia breaks late, so does Acosta.
Yeah, so is Acosta.
We will see now.
I think Acosta said to Bagnaia, if you can break that, I can do better.
Just over 2 laps
Mark
to go.
is on course.
Win his 5th double in a row.
His 5th double in a row. His 8th Sunday win of the season is fast approaching. With still 10 rounds left, he can easily break the amount of Sunday wins in a season record in a Premier class, because that was actually held by him 13 wins in 2014. Not sure if anyone else holds that record.
To the line for Marquez. 2 laps to go.
2 laps remaining.
Pedro Acosta there.
So Marquez.
Yeah, and Pedro did respond on that lap. That's a much quicker lap for Pedro.
Yeah.
Stayed stable.
Oh, he's having a look at Brad Binder.
Yeah. No, Brad Binder.
Binder saying no.
Brad's so difficult to pass because he's so wide, because he backs it in.
Yeah, Martin's clear. He's 2 plus clear of these guys. So Martin's got a 7th place at Bagnaia for his return race. Aldeguer's going through. That's aggressive from Vermin. Aldeguer.
This one's going to be tight on the.
It's going to be tight.
Binder will switch to the inside to power down towards zone 5 rights through the inside.
Binder will switch it.
Ducati has the edge on the run down.
Ducati has the edge and Aldeguer's through.
That promotes Aldeguer up
to 8th place.
Binder back to 9th.
Back to the front with Bagnaia and Acosta. Battle third this is.
Bagnaia closes on Acosta. Still, the young Spaniard keeps the double world champion at bay. Yeah, the gap's sort of stagnant at 0.4 now. Oh, he's trying into there, you can see Pecco. Back wheel off the ground, backing in. Mark's backed it off now.
Yeah, Mark's backed off a bit.
Too little, too late here for Bagnaia. Has he got something up the hill now? Needs a chance, needs to have one go.
Bagnaia needs a chance.
Is he going to be able to get close enough? Up the hill for the penultimate time for Pecco Bagnaia in 4th. Can he take home a trophy?
That's that.
Give him some comfort into the summer break. He needs the summer break, perhaps more than any of the other.
Yeah, I think Bagnaia does.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it'll be a nice 3 weeks if you can get on the podium.
Yeah, it will be for Pecco Bagnaia.
Nobody wants to finish.
That's that time, and Marquez looks on course to win.
Marquez is out of this race. The gap between them is 61 points. This will go some way to closing that gap to Alex in the championship.
Yeah, will be.
The Ducati factory team expect a 1-2 in the championship this year. Can Pecco deliver a trophy for them in 3rd today? Gap at the front.
Yeah, Bezzecchi's clear for 2nd.
He was half a second slower than Bezzecchi on that last lap.
They'll cost him out of this one unless he makes a mistake.
Who will take 3rd?
Yeah, who will?
The front 2. Yeah, he's closing. Yeah. There's going to be a chance.
He's closing.
It might be into the final chicane or the one before, the one up on the hill, horsepower hill. You know what though? He's hitting every mark, isn't he, Pedro?
Yeah, Acosta's hitting every mark.
Making any mistakes. It was an excellent ride yesterday. He led briefly.
Excellent ride from Acosta. So Marquez winning that put his championship gap up to 120 points on Alex Marquez.
Comes up in 4 weeks' time.
Yeah, in Austria. KTM's home race.
Let's drop down the hill for the final time in this brilliant Brno circuit. Down Watchalong's corner. I'm not sure if Bagnaia is going to be close enough.
I don't think Bagnaia's close enough here.
Acosta's ridden superbly to respond.
Yeah, Acosta has.
Kept it perfect, like you said. He's not give Bagnaia a chance.
Closes it deep there. Yeah, tried everything, didn't he?
Yeah, Bagnaia tried everything, but Acosta's got this one, I think. For the podium. But out in front, it's the other Red GK that's going to win again. His 8th Sunday win of the season.
Makes it safely through the danger zone on this occasion. Make it 5 on the bounce. 5 doubles. History made by Marquez in red.
History made for Marquez. He wins. 8th win of the season for Marquez. And after 5 years, he's back in Brno. He's back. And he's quick. Bruno's back. Marquez has got his 8th win of the season. Jorge Martin gets 7th place on his return race for Aprilia. Marco Bezzecchi 2nd, and Pedro Acosta gets his first podium of the season, 3rd place. Pecco Bagnaia missed out in 4th. Rafa Fernandez best finish at the season 5th, and it's Cotto in 6th, then obviously Martin Aldeguer. Been down. Paul Espargaro over to Jack Miller at the end. For that, 10th place. So Espargaro gets a top 10. I standing. Yeah. Marquez does it again. He's 120 points clear now in the championship. Catch him if you can. He's going with the championship, and there's no doubt about that one. Unless he gets the injury, then everything can change. But anyway, guys, Marquez looks on course to win the championship now. The summer break's fast approaching. In Motogp, it's the last race before the summer break. Now it's time for everyone to go on holiday and just enjoy themselves. But in 4 weeks' time, they're back at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. And Marquez has never won there, but can you do it for the first time on a Ducati? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this watch-along. Smash the like button, subscribe if anyone's new. It's tough if you signed in. And turn notifications so don't miss any future videos/streams coming up. I'll see you all in the next watch-along. See you guys then. Hope you all have a great